can police yourselves, or I can do it.
We don't control them. It's a free country.
That is a free country. That is no man's land, and that's where we're heading.
Anybody else want to fuck with my family? Anybody?
There's only one killer in Fort Worth, and that's me.
Faith, Isabel, hello, good morning. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Thank you.
I just love this show. I mean, I saw the first episode, and I'm a huge fan of Yellowstone. I mean, it's just a juggernaut. You know, it's just an incredible series. And now I can see where the Duttons, where it all became, you know, where it all happened.
Yeah.
But they first have to get there. And so the first episode I saw last night, boy, it was a rough life leading this wagon train, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say.
Incredibly challenging.
Yeah.
Remarkably challenging.
Now, for actors, you know, it looked like it was a challenge too, because you were out on location. So tell me, how was it to shoot this show with, did it take you back to that time to see, you know, how people really lived?
Yes. For sure. Yeah. And for real and for true. We're still filming. Taylor made it very clear to us that it was going to be authentic and it was not going to be easy. And so we learned pretty quickly. He wasn't kidding.
No, not at all.
It wasn't kidding, but I think that's what makes it
Worthwhile.
For sure.
I think there's a defining moment for your character in the first episode where she says, if I'm going to waste time, I'm not going to sit on a log, I'm going to sit in a saddle. And that kind of defines exactly the type of woman she is.
Margaret? Yes, I definitely do not. The wagon, after a little bit, is taxing, to say the least. Those things were really dangerous, I have to say. But I do know how to drive a wagon,
Which is one of the coolest things.
I know how to drive a wagon.
You look good driving one too.
Yeah.
And your character coming of age on a wagon train, you know, all those cowboys, Mom, what she, you know, you got to look out for her.
So much, she, all the cowboys, look, this girl she had no interest in that, really, to be honest. I think her character, it was so much more, I don't know, just the layers of Isabel's character, of Elsa, wasn't about seeking that. I mean, the freedom, the capabilities that she already had as, you know, on horse, and just her fierceness and I don't know, she's a dreamer, and to have that space to do that freedom to do that without being judged only by your parents, and more so me than her dad. And James, Tim plays James. They have a remarkable relationship in the show, and I just think it's one of the greatest roles for a young woman I've ever read, because she is just really, really strong.
You know, and her character, you know, Mom talks great of you. She has this trust in you, too. She's like, you know, because Tim McGraw's like, what are we going to do? She's running around. And she's like, no, I see the fire in her, but, you know.
I think that's more. I actually think it's reversed. I think he's letting her kind of be free and spirited, and really because I think he wants to give her certain tools in her life that'll benefit her, because where they're going is going to be extremely challenging. They don't have they won't have access to certain things that they would have in, you know, certain cities that have been established. And it's really Mom that's preventing her from being the loose cannon that she wants to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He definitely gives her more freedom than I do, for sure.
Any cowboy boot camp? Because I was looking, you were wrangling some cows. You know, were you in the saddle?
I was in the saddle.
So that was a movie magic, right? You were.
What are you talking about? And you said cowboy camp. Yes,
well, if you had a cowboy camp, because a lot of actors have to learn to ride, learn to rope, all of that.
Right. We did go through cowboy camp. I rode early on in my life. Right after I had children, I was riding as well. But then after I had our girls, I had a bad horse experience and I stopped riding. But but I do like to wrangle cattle. I have to say that. I don't know why, because they can be a little terrifying. This one right here wrangles them all the time. She's
It's
on
fun.
a horse.
It's real fun.
She's on the horse most of the time, actually, and she is incredible on a horse. But there's something about wrangling those cattle, especially the longhorn, because they stare at you and you're just like, come on.
You're
Come get
poking
me.
at you're poking at pressure points. with
Yeah.
them. There's I don't know, for anyone with a little bit of OCD, which I think we both have, there's something really satisfying about it.
Yeah, because
right?
it's like, oh yeah, and we
don't
both
know.
have that, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
We definitely
absolutely.
both have that.
Well, you guys did a great job, and it's just very convincing. And thank you for your time today, and
Oh, thank
welcome to
you.
Vegas.
Thank you so much. Thank
so
you.
much.